Okay, welcome back. We're moving on to the logic cliffs now. One of the most intriguing artifacts left by the Ancient Ones are the logic cliffs. The cliffs are so named from a series of riddles written on the face of the cliffs, leading from the beach of the Isle of the Secret Mountains to the Winged One city. Chiseled painstakingly into solid rock, the viewer must question what purpose the words serve. From the ancient scroll that references the cliffs, it can be determined that the riddles on the cliff were part of an elaborate mechanism designed to protect those who dwelt at the top of the cliffs from undesirables that might arrive from the sea below. The mechanism may have served as some sort of calling device designed to alert those at the top of the cliffs that a brother required admittance, or perhaps led to secret chambers within the rock itself. Whatever the cliff's purpose was, it was obviously built to admit only those indoctrinated into the secrets of the Ancient One's culture, and for that reason is also as yet unsolved by those who live today. Really? The following translations from the Cliffs of Logic scroll may help the reader understand the mystique that surrounds this artifact. The first challenge: only those pure of heart will be able to rise the Cliffs of Logic. The third challenge: the stones of stealth are associated with this riddle. 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left and down you go. The rest in order move you on, the youngest, the oldest, and the second son. The fifth challenge: only those of the highest order may ascend the Cliffs of Logic. The Catacombs. Another remnant of the Ancient One's culture, the catacombs is tragically inaccessible by visitors today. The catacombs held the burial chambers of the Ancient Ones and are said to be designed as a giant labyrinth. To protect their tombs from looters, the Ancient Ones built death traps into the catacombs and filled it with dead-end paths, maze-like corridors, and rooms where secret knowledge is needed to pass. The Winged Ones were close to mastering the secrets of the catacombs some years ago when a Minotaur, taking an instant liking to the dark, funereal, I don't know how to say that, place, decided to take up residence. At first, the kingdom attempted to regain the hostage artifact, but between the dangers of the catacombs itself and the Minotaur's stealth and treachery, the losses became too grave to continue the struggle, and the Minotaur was left to his prize. Since then, the catacombs have been bolted shut. It is one of the great sorrows of the kingdom that each year the Minotaur demands and must be given the living sacrifice of his choice, lest he emerge from the catacombs and attack the city. The catacombs are illustrative of the Ancient One's obsessive interest in death. Indeed, it seems to be in the air in this part of the world, for the modern-day Green Islanders also have elaborate death traditions, as I will describe later. The catacombs were obviously a place of high reverence for the Ancient Ones, as a message on an ancient tablet that once adorned the doors to the catacombs show. 3 roses laid upon the bough, a scythe for he who cuts the flower, a crown a doe, most noble race, thy bones make sacred this dread place. Part 6. The Isle of the Beast. The Isle of the Beast long ago was called the Isle of the Forest. It was a place of woodlands, sparkling ponds, and prolific wildlife. It was used as a playground favored for jaunty hunts by the royal family and other local sportsmen, and for that reason was left uninhabited. The scenes of this treasured diversion on that beautiful island still decorate local tapestries and paintings. One night, so the story goes, residents of other islands could see magical lights around the Isle of the Forest. The next day the king, then King Alaphim, led his guards over to the island to investigate and of course to hunt if all proved well. They found the island much changed. The forest had grown so dense overnight as to prove impenetrable save by a single path blocked by mysterious obstacles. And most mysteriously of all, the heart-rending cries of some mighty wild beast echoed on and on throughout the forest. It is said that several guards fell into madness immediately at the sound, and that King Alaphim himself was haunted to the end of his days by the echo of these cries. Since that time, the island has taken its new name and has remained unpenetrated and undisturbed in the midst of the kingdom's teeming life.